I run in the morning, right? And those morning runs for me provide a lot of solitude. It's that one time where I have an hour and a half every day. It's dark out, it's quiet, I don't have my phone, there's no notifications, my mind is clear. It is some of the most powerful moments of my day, and I need that more mentally than physically.
There's not a car, there's not a person. Everybody's in their bed, sleep, dreading that it's a Monday, hate it's a Monday, and I'm loving it. Where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger. It's not about the running, the swimming, the push-ups, the sit-ups. It's about what those things do for your mentality.
You literally can't do what everyone else does and expect to not get what everyone else has got. By doing what everyone else does, you guarantee average results.
Your days are your life in miniature. As you construct a great morning, you're going to have consistently better days. Your days slip into weeks, your weeks slip into months, your months slip into years. You're going to have a much better life.
Pick a time and start waking up at that time every day. It doesn't have to be 4:40, it could be 8 o'clock, could be 7 o'clock, it doesn't matter. But try and go to bed around the same time and try and wake up around the same time. And that's going to be a great foundation for everything that you're doing.
Right, so we have to do the thing that our body wants us to do. Be congruent with the man you want to be. If you don't, the inner self-talk will always be negative.
Listen to me, the only thing that's gonna get you up out that bed, the only thing that's gonna make you strive past that obstacle, and it's coming. The only thing that's going to make you get up and do what you're supposed to do is what you see.
Gary Adams was my high school assistant coach, who was the first person to take me and say, hey, do you want to be great? Before I knew what great was, he was like, do you want to be great? And I was like, yeah. He was like, well, I need you to show up every day. And it was like summertime. I remember.
You're like, I just want to play. You know,
I want to be with my friends. I want to hang out. He was like, I'm going to come and pick you up. I'm going to hit the horn one time. You better come out. You better be ready. If you're late one day, I ain't never coming back. If you want to be great, this is what you do. And every day in the summer after my freshman year, I was in the gym with Gary Adams.
How early are you willing to wake up? Whatever time you choose, I need you to make a decision today. I'm getting up early. Stop sleeping your time with God away.
This is your day. Get up and beat yourself from yesterday.
You made it through the darkness, and now the light shines upon you. There are going to be many other struggles. There are going to be many other challenges. And yes, darkness will come again. But you built up something. You built up a resistance. You built up the strength that many others don't have. So regardless of darkness, regardless of light, you keep your head up high and you keep moving forward.
Every day, every single day is a new beginning. So take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. It's a new day, a new opportunity.
You don't just wake up and just rocky. You gotta wake up and think about, there's a process to getting better. And that process is never finished. So every morning starts with a run. And that's because that's the one thing I hate to do more than anything in the world. So that's like my cup of coffee. Like a person's going to war, you put your body armor on. That's what I'm doing on that run. I'm waking up and I'm giving myself all this armor so when I come out in the world, I'm ready. I made the choice to get up early and run, but today's another day. Today's another day that I'm faced with another choice to make. So make the right decision. So during the morning time, I build the armor. I face the world. Because now I know there's gonna be some disappointments along the way every day. That's life. But if you face disappointments already in victory, the things I can control is I can control my run. I can control how my house looks. how my world is. I can control that. So I've won. Open my door of life. Life starts to beat me down. I'm facing it with the body armor that I created. Mental hardening, mental toughness, it's a perishable skill. Just because you went through some training once and you got through it, doesn't mean it lasts fucking forever. And that's where most people hated me in my life, because I realized that. Try to be 10% better than you were last week. So if you're running 30 miles a week, run 33. If you're swimming 500 meters, swim 550. And some of you aren't doing, you're 10% just getting off the fucking couch.
Come on. Get it. 17.
They don't know me, son.
18.
They don't know me, son.
Get it. 19.
They don't know me, son.
Yeah. 20. You got
They
some
don't know
more in
me,
you.
son.
21. Yeah. Get it again. Come on. We want to see it.
What's amazing about the human mind is that it becomes your new norm. Like to think that I can run 200 miles, 240 miles, and that becomes like running 50. I never thought that was possible. This is why I'm always pushing that limit, because I know that within pushing these limits, there's always more. What's your biggest fear? My biggest fear was dying that 300-pound man, never knowing I could be who I am today. Where are you going to end up if you quit this shit? Where are you going to go? And these are the things you have to think about in the 1 second decision. It's about gaining control of your mind, putting things back in the proper perspective, and then saying, I really do want to be here, and I'm going to have a bunch of these 1 seconds through this 130-hour journey. And I have to learn to control these, because if I fail one of these 1 seconds, I will not be a SEAL. It's all about your mind takes control of you. You have to say, you, I run this motherfucker. And that's what that's all about.
This isn't for glory.
No. This is now for the fact that you can. So you can sit here and not and think about that for a whole year until you come back here and do this. Or you can go out there for yourself and take some kind of pride in knowing that you could and you did.
But you get to write down on a piece of paper the 3 things you know to be true about all of your experiences. Mm-hmm. And this is what you would leave behind. The 3 lessons, or what I like to call the 3 truths. Mm-hmm. What would you say are your 3 truths?
The first one is, you are your own hero. You are your own leader. You are your own master. And that is a big one, because we idolize so many people and we want to be them. We want to be someone else. And in doing that, you lose all the potential of who you are. You mimic, you be them, you are them, you become them, and you lose you. And we look up to so many people in this world who will let us down. We're humans. I'm gonna let you down. You're gonna let somebody down. If you put them on a pedestal, you then lose time when that person comes up and lets you down. Mm-hmm. You must hold yourself accountable, and being your own hero, that's what that does. You make yourself so totally accountable for who you are. You focus on you and only on you to become the best person you could be for others. Because we leave a lot on the table, not searching who we are. And then therefore, you die not knowing your greatest potential. The next one I would say is, the biggest one I would say is never pick the easy road. Never. And it always goes back to kind of the hero mentality. Never pick the easy road, ever in your life. That is the one road that is doomed. It is doomed. If you want something like 6-minute abs, all these different things, if you want it so fast, you may achieve what you wanted, but you want the permanent fix. The permanent fix comes from the hard road. The hard road gives you permanent results. The easy road gives you the quick fix. You will go back to where you started on the easy route. that hard route is so permanent that it ends up callousing you everywhere. Everywhere. And the last one is, when you get to where you want to go in life, when you finally get there, you finally reach that point, and you're there, and you're happy as hell. Realize this, you're not there yet. When you get that feeling that you arrived, be afraid, because now you start to do this.
Slowly die.
Slowly die. Either you're getting better or you're getting worse. You're not staying the same. So when you get to where you think the journey is ended, and you're sitting back and you're like, I arrived, I'm on Mount Everest, the best thing to do is fall back down that damn mountain as fast as you can and start climbing.
People want to know where I find my strength at, where I get my strength. I get it from a lot of places, but right now, this morning, I'm getting it from, there's not a motherfucker that's up. There's not a car, there's not a person. Everybody's in their bed, sleep, dreading that it's a Monday, hate it's a Monday. And I'm loving it. I'm loving that. Where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger. It's not about the running, the swimming, the push-ups, the sit-ups. It's about what those things do for your mentality. You don't get better on the daggone couch. You get better by coming out here and getting the fuck after it every daggone day.
All the knowledge for myself comes from that place. It doesn't come from the place of success. My knowledge does not come from the place of, because for me, I built Goggins from the ground up. I was born David Goggins. David Goggins wasn't good enough. He was a scared, bullied, abused kid who struggled in life. And that kid, whenever something got tough, no matter how hard I trained, no matter how ready I was, David Goggins, the real David Goggins, would come out and he would quit. So I realized this over a period of time. So I had to build Goggins. And in that process, I had to go back to that mental lab. And that mental lab is at scratch. That mental lab is in that trained humility. And so that's where I get better. I get better when I'm digging holes in the ground, when I'm waking up early knowing I don't have to do these things. That's where I get better.
So it's important to stay hungry.
But it's important more to stay humble within that hunger. So while you're hungry, a lot of people are hungry, but humility is everything. I have to live what I say. So when you come up from a world of used to lie a lot, and my big thing is facing all this crap, I cannot tell you something I have not done. Because why? When you start to formulate this character, this code of ethic, this ethos that you live, not anybody else, it's your own. I cannot tell you something that I haven't done. Why? Because it will haunt me. You are now drinking the Kool-Aid. A lot of people write books on self-help. Half of them are living up to that standard. Half of them are living up to that standard. You have to be able to practice what you preach. It has to be what you are. That's why when people say, my God, when you speak on stuff, it's so passionate. Because you're making me relive my life.
Yeah.
It's not a comfortable life.
Yeah.
This life was made. This life was earned.
It's just hard work. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the hours, whether it's repetitions or whatever it is. You got to get up and get after it as hard as you can. You want to be the hardest working person in the room. If what they're going after truly makes them happy, if it's driven by happiness, they will have nothing but success, because you will enjoy getting up early in the morning. You will enjoy outworking everybody. You have one life. We got one shot at this. There's no dress rehearsals at all.
A lot of people look at investing in yourself as taking care of yourself as selfish. I actually think it's the most selfless act you can engage in, because if you're no good to yourself, you can't be good for anybody else. And so by working on yourself, by improving yourself, by valuing yourself, you literally make every single person in your orbit, in your circle, better.
If you can't get up and get after it, how do you expect to go to another level?
Tradition tells you sleep in. Your bank account tells you get up and get after it. If you don't, somebody else will.
One day that thing's gonna come up. And if you're not constantly performing without purpose, you're not gonna be ready when the time comes. It's this magical thing, purpose, that we're all looking for. But we don't take a second to realize the purpose is always there. The purpose never leaves us, because the very purpose is you. So if you wake up in the morning and you don't want to do something, you don't care enough about yourself. That is the number one purpose in life, is to better oneself. So the reason I get up every day, even though there's no race, or there's no school, there's nothing in front of me, is because I have pride in myself.
You still waiting on that alarm clock to wake you up because you're too lazy to get up out of that bed and get on with your life. That alarm clock ain't got no business for you. Rise up and get after it.
This is your day. Get up and beat yourself from yesterday. Get up and get after it.
This ain't about today. This ain't about tomorrow. This is about every day. Why? Because every day matters. And when you learn to perfect every single day, you're going to wake up and see yourself doing things you never thought were possible.
You're not waiting for the perfect time. You're making it the perfect time. You don't need to be in the perfect setting. Nah, you're going to make it. Why? Because you're fueled on the inside. Are you going to finish losing? Or are you going to finish as a winner? Believe that this is the first day of the best days of your life.
No matter what you are going through in life, how sad you are, how much pain you're feeling, the trauma that you're going through, you are strong enough to see another day. And it's not about being 100% every single day. It's about just showing up. That's what I do. No matter what the odds, no matter how I'm feeling, I show up every single day. And by showing up every single day and doing what I do, I believe it gives me more than happiness.
I think about the people that I really admire are people who work for years and years on things. And I just think about what it must be like to be in the wilderness that long, to just show up every single day and work on a thing and not get any recognition or appreciation for that thing, to not know if you're heading in the right direction or not, the kind of character and determination that that takes. And so, you know, you just do the thing. If people like it at the end, that's great.
I believed with every fiber of my being that I was going to become this massive successful artist. The outcome was non-negotiable. It was inevitable. And when something's inevitable, the choices aren't choices. They're just, I was living in the process. It was identity alignment. It was, this is who I'm becoming, and this is what that person does. Yeah, if you tell somebody, hey, in 6 months, you guaranteed are going to have the best physique of your life, you're just going to do the things every day that are required to get to that point.
What is it that you can do today to get closer to the fulfillment of that future? Every single day, I'm beating on my craft. Every single day, I'm looking to become more than I was yesterday. And so you may be average, you may be ordinary, but you have the opportunity every single day to make extraordinary decisions.
None of us are gonna be 100% every single day. Life is always gonna challenge us. Life is gonna always come after us, but life is a beautiful gift, and we all got to live it every single day.
When I go to bed at night, if I took steps forward, and it comes in many different forms. It could be, I built relationships today. So I built on my mental stability today. I've grown to open my scope at what productivity is. But I know if I'm, taking steps forward, that I'm making myself proud. It's easy for me to fall asleep at night, and it's easy for me to get up in the morning and try to do it again.
The days when it's easy to write, or the days when it's easy to work out, or the days when you feel good, everybody has those days. And yes, you still need to show up on those days, but that's not really creating any separation between you and everybody else who's showing up when they feel good. The days that create the separation are the hard days. And so in a sense, I almost feel like the bad days are more important than the good days, Because if you can find a way to show up on the bad days, even if it's less than what you ultimately hope to do, but you just figured out a way to like not throw up a 0 that day, continuing to show up and do whatever your thing is, whatever your craft is, that counts for a lot in the long run.
You gotta put the work in. Don't get tired. You gotta show up, and you always gotta show up, and you gotta be there, and you do that. You show up. You do all the stuff. Every day you go, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? It just becomes part of your life. It's brushing your teeth. It's like, oh yeah, I guess brushing your teeth, someone at one point told me I had to do that. You know, but now I do it every day, so I don't think about it.
I've watched so many great athletes. A lot of great athletes in my neighborhood, in my high school.
Probably more athletic than you, probably.
Way more. Better, more coordinated.
Jump higher.
Everything. I've watched it. And I've watched a lot of great athletes not get opportunities or not have the right mentor. I got lucky because I had so many great mentors. And it started from a coaching standpoint. Gary Adams was my high school assistant coach who was the first person to take me and say, hey, do you want to be great? Before I knew what great was, he was like, do you want to be great? And I was like, yeah. He was like, well, I need you to show up every day. I remember.
You're like, I just want to play. You know,
I want to hang out, friends. I want to hang out. He was like,
Cool.
I'm gonna come and pick you up. I'm gonna hit the horn one time. You better come out. You better be ready. If you're late one day, I ain't never coming back. If you want to be great, this is what you do.
It's the act of showing up consistently that builds your capacity to do something, that fosters the skill development and growth that you want. And so showing up, even if it's just in a small way, is the way that you actually create the opportunity to do something. I think that in real life, a lot of the time, consistency is actually being flexible. It's being adaptable. You know, if you don't have enough energy, you do the easy version. If you don't have enough time, you do the short version. You find a way to not throw up a 0 that day. You find a way to show up, even if it's not ideal.
Like, so you want to be a YouTuber? Post a video. And an ordinary person, or don't have ordinary, like extraordinary abilities, just get started and start, you know, each week you kind of commit to a little bit more. And then after 10 years, New York Times bestseller book, huge shows, things like that, but it's getting going. The things that are the hardest for us are also on the other side of that, the things we're most proud of. We're never not proud of ourselves when we do something hard for ourselves. I'm showing up. And so for everyone out there, whether you're doing YouTube, whether it's religion, whether it's sports, whether it's a business, like how are you showing up?
If me and you are on the treadmill, two things are gonna happen. Either you're going to get off first, or I'm gonna die trying to beat you.
I heard a little kid call me last week. He said, E.T., thanks, bro. I got up today at 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm practicing my soccer game. He said, but guess what? That's not what's important. He said, I'm not on the team, Eric. He said, I didn't make the soccer team, but I'm getting up at 5 o'clock every morning practicing as if I made it. There are two types of people. There are people who plan for events, and when the events don't show up, they don't show up. And then there's another group that's hungry, and they want it as bad as they want to breathe. And whether there's an event or not, they getting up. Whether there's an opportunity or not, they getting up and getting dressed. They getting up, they getting out, and they going to make it happen. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? It's about being prepared beforehand so that when the opportunity comes, you already ready for the opportunity. It's not playing Call of Duty and putting the phone by you, waiting for somebody to pick up the phone and call you. That's not what it's about. Preparation. We're getting prepared just in case the opportunity comes. It's working in the off season. It's doing what you got to do in the off season. So when the regular season come, you ready. You heard me say it before.
It's easy to give up. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. All right, man, I'm done. I ain't going. What's hard is going, yo, yesterday I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that. I'm gonna do the same thing again today, but I'm gonna try to go harder. That's the hardest thing in the world.
90% of success in life is showing up. If you don't show up, you're not swinging at the plate. So there's no chance. So definitely show up.
Some of you will never be, you'll never have, you'll never do, because you sitting around waiting on a phone call, because you sitting around waiting for somebody to give you an opportunity.
It's a big moment because you got to get out of the bleachers, you got to get on the playing field. You got to show up every day, because if you're going to believe in that possibility, you got to believe in yourself. And your belief in yourself must be earned, right? You got to show up.
Do you know what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who don't? It's not always talent. It's not always time, and it's not luck. It's resilience, persistence, and the courage to keep showing up. What they all have in common is not a perfect journey, but an ability to keep showing up. Keep showing up, kid. Keep showing up to the world. Every day that you keep showing up, you're sending a message to life saying, I'm here to stay. I'm here to fight. I'm here to win. Who you are today is just a point of reference. Don't you ever confuse your potential with who you are right now. Let me tell you something, you need to get to where you're supposed to be. I remember at our high school, the bell would ring and the principal would come into the hallway. He would yell and say, hey, where are you supposed to be, son? So can I ask you a question? Where are you supposed to be? Based on your dreams, based on your goals, based on your vision, where are you supposed to be? That night changed my life. My father reminded me of where I was supposed to be. And all of a sudden, I had to become somebody different in order to get to where I'm supposed to be. Your next level requires you to transform.
I need you to be honest with yourself and ask yourself, yo, E.T., where am I? What do I know and what don't I know? And how much more do I need to know to get to where I am? What abilities do I have? What abilities don't I have? What skills don't I have? If I don't acquire those skills, it's going to allow me to be stuck where I am. What skills don't I have? What skills do I still need to get? What information do I have? What information don't I have? And what information do I need to get to where I'm trying to go?
If you've decided I can't because I was unlucky, my mom this, my dad this, my country this, my gender that, my income level this, well, then it's over. Doesn't matter what I think, you think, anyone else thinks, it's over. I just refuse to talk to another human being and believe that to be true because there's been billions of examples of the alternative. There's a reason that people that were deeply alcoholic have been able to be sober the rest of their lives after going through a process. There's a reason that therapy is profound. There's a reason that meditation is profound. There's a reason that exercise is profound. To me, there's something I believe in. If one person that lived that cliche life has gone on to be an incredibly productive person, it now means it's capable and true.
Yeah. And understand anything you can see on the screen of your mind, you can manifest in your material world.